Hello, seventh grade and eighth graders that might be looking at this. Sorry I can't be with you today, but here we go with the suffixes related to our medical terms and body systems and diagnostic service careers. So please set up your paper in this format. If you're a person that doesn't have a notebook, binder, or whatever it is for this class, there are pre-printed sheets all around the room near the blue and pink boxes that are already set up like this. But please write this down in your notebook. And here are the headings: suffix, definition, example word, and whatever picture or memory tool you can come up with to help you remember the word. Feel free to pause this video because you have that power. If I'm going too fast, or back it up if you miss something. Use all your tools. First word is site. Site means cell. There's a picture of a cell there that is round. Seventh grade, you'll learn soon. If a cell looks like it's round, it's an animal cell. If it has edges, it is a plant cell. Okay, so site means cell. A good word is erythrocyte. I won't tell you what that means because you should already know from our prefixes. But it's a red blood cell, in case you forgot. Next word, next suffix is meter. You can see this fancy dog doing something called measuring. And we are using the word meter. The definition is measure. Example word is thermometer. Thermo, like thermos. Thermometer measures temperature. Or thermo actually means heat, so the amount of heat or lack of heat, I guess. Next suffix is emia. Most of you should have done an assignment yesterday on this. Those of you who didn't, I know who you are. Emia is a condition of the blood. Anemia. So emia is condition of the blood. Example word is anemia. Anemia is actually when you lack iron, so you're missing part of your blood. Important compound, iron. Next suffix is thorax, which means chest. If you're this creature, I don't know his name. It's like a garçon or something. Don't judge me on my Disney lack of knowledge. Okay, so thorax means chest. Mesothorax. Meso. I don't know if we did that in this class or not, but meso means middle. So mesothorax would be somewhere in the middle of the chest. Next word is sclerosis, hardening. There's James Harden, Fear the Beard, if you know who that is. Anyway, okay. Doesn't play with the Rockets anymore. So sclerosis is hardening. Arteriosclerosis, from last week we learned that arterio looks a great deal like the word artery, so that would be hardening of the arteries. This is what, when my grandmother had what today we would call dementia or Alzheimer's, they said that she had hardening of the arteries, which was some way of lack of blood flow to the brain is what they thought caused that. Anyway, so there you go. Hardening of the arteries. Next suffix is gen, G-E-N, originating or causing. They're on the start line. Motorcycle started very quickly. So gen, originating or causing. Pathogen, we know what patho means. So a pathogen is something that causes a disease. Pathogen. That could be a virus, that could be bacteria, fungus, or some type of parasite. Then we have oid. Oid is like or resembling. Looks like Rugrats maybe. So oid, like or resembling. Humanoid. would be like or resembling a human. There you go. Osis is an abnormal condition, which is, Alice. Good luck in Wonderland. As you get smaller, then you get bigger. Very strange. So osis, abnormal condition. Leukocytosis would be an abnormal condition in the white blood cells. We like what we did with that. We know what leuko means. We know what cyte means, and then we know what osis means. So you add them all together, and you get white cell abnormal condition or abnormal condition in your white blood cells. Penia is a deficiency. If you have a intentional visual deficiency, you might dunk like that. If you can't jump, you'll have a deficiency in jumping. So penia, deficiency. Osteopenia, like osteoporosis, when you have holes in your bones. So osteopenia would be a deficiency of bone. Sounds like a problem. Scope, instrument used to observe. Scope, instrument used to conserve. Stethoscope, I realize that we observe. They're not observing with your eyes, observing with your ears. Stethoscope is what the doctor has around their neck sometimes, or however he or she delivers that. So stethoscope is instruments to observe your heart rate and other sounds in your bowels and everywhere else when you're at the doctor's office. Ologist is a specialist. Linus is a specialist, and I'm not sure what. Sally is not feeling. Anyway, so an ologist is a specialist, like a hematologist. We know what hemo means. Sometimes when a word ends in a vowel and the suffix starts with a vowel, we have to put some kind of consonant in there to help with pronunciation, because a hemologist is awful. There's too much. But a hematologist sounds better. So that would be somebody who's a specialist in the blood. Okay. So here's the first few in case you missed any. Second set in case you missed any. All right. Hopefully I'm back.